I haven't given it much thought, but can you imagine what the next gen golf games are going to look like on the PS5? Like how good they're going to play and look. Like I'm actually really excited about a really awesome golf game on the PS5. I think I'm going to pull the trigger. And while I'm on that, because we don't talk about sports games very often, I know you got really into FIFA for a while. I think it was you, right? You got into FIFA for a bit.
Yeah.
MLB The Show 21, dude, there was some awesome stuff about this game. And they literally added thousands of additional animations to their game. And it's literally going to be the ultimate baseball game. MLB The Show is the ultimate baseball simulator. There's no question asked. They're talking about catcher like pop time. So like for picking off runners and stuff. Like every catcher has like their own stats for how quick they can react to like picking people off. They have animations where like you know as a player you can be tracking a ball and then the ball can like. They're saying like there's like a little bit of assist if you want to add it and stuff. Dude, the stuff they're doing with this game is, you know, baseball is very statistical, right? So in statistics, like equate to math. And there's probably no easier game to program, like when it comes to making things so realistic than baseball, because the fucking numbers just work out. They have so many numbers on all these players that like, dude, I'm getting the 21 show, dude. I have to. I've gone so long without baseball. I'm getting it. There's no doubt about it. I'm stoked.
I wonder, part of me wonders if they jazzed up this year's version of the show just because it's the first one on Xbox.
Yeah, dude, I don't even know, but I'm all in. I don't even know when it drops. I'm getting it, though. I'm so excited.
It usually drops, I think, in April.
It's got to be coming
March or
soon.
April?
Yeah.
I mean, it's March. It's almost the end of March, so it's probably April something. But that's cool, man. I see, my big thing is, like, I love sports games. Mm-hmm. And I like to play them, but I never like stick with them for very long. Like, for example, hockey is my favorite sport. And I have multiple times picked up an NHL game, like an EA Sports NHL game, started the fucking career mode where you like create your own player and all that stuff. And I really enjoy it, but I can't stick with it to like play through the fucking minors and then get fucking drafted, or you're already drafted, but like get on to the fucking team and then you get booted back to the fucking minors.
It's hard to get drafted up to these games.
Like, dude, I do enjoy it a lot, and I think that they're really fun to play. But it also too, like, I don't know if the show has things like this, but FIFA and the FIFA games and the NHL games have a lot of like joystick control for like doing like legitimate real like moves with like the
juking and like,
or with the soccer ball whenever you're playing and like doing the fakes with your feet and stuff. And it's like the people that are really fucking good at this are really fucking good at this. It's like we were talking about the fighting games earlier. Like the guys that just eat, breathe, and sleep fucking FIFA or NHL or whatever, like it's the same as those guys that just own Gran Turismo. You know what I mean? Like they're on another plane.
I'm
like,
sure it's the same with MLB.
They're not gamers. You know what I mean? They're
like athletes. They're like athletes.
They're like athletes. It's so wild. It's so wild, but it's cool. Like I just respect these games.
Oh, it's crazy.
Because of this, what goes into the simulation and everything. The most recent one I've played, obviously, what I've talked about on the show, is the MotoGP game, which is the motorcycle racing game. And it's the same way with that. It's like they've programmed into it, like, adjusting your suspension a little bit, like wildly changes your fucking handling and like breaking it. It's crazy.
It's
stuff.
so in-depth stuff. Yeah, dude. Like they were,
it's cool,
dude. The thing for MLB The Show that was on, it must have been on the PlayStation blog. I don't know where it was, but I was watching. It's like a 20 fucking minute video, and they have developers, and they're just showing animations. And they're showing like the stuff in the game. They're like, yeah, well, we can't be more excited. Of course, they're trying to sell the game too, but you can hear the excitement in their voice. They're like, this game has not played better. Like we have tweaked a lot of fielding. Like the fielding stuff looks phenomenal. I mean, it's a ridiculous video, and when you look at it and you see all of the time and all of the tweaks that they've done to this game, I mean, it becomes more than just a baseball game. Like, it's just like, oh man, this thing is awesome. Like, it's so good looking, and it looks great too.
from what I understand, Sony San Diego, like I've read some stuff about them as a studio, and they're like legit diehard baseball fans.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they
like, and
love
that's why their games are so good.
Oh man,
that's why it's the best fucking baseball game in the world, is because those guys literally shit baseball.
Yeah, they can't get it wrong either, because baseball fans are hardcore in general, right? So like they can't screw stuff up. I mean, people would really backlash. So they know there's a lot of pressure. So, all right, number 4, sports. Well, anyway, sports games. I'm excited for sports games on the PS5. I actually am, surprisingly. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been cooped up and I want to feel
Dude, I can get into a fucking golf game. So if this golf game is good, we could do another golf. Remember we did that one time, we did a golf game, an online game between me and my brother, and it was like, what was it? PGA Tour 12, the Masters or something like that. It was like PS3, like way long ago.
It was fun. We should have a golf tournament for our listeners. If anyone gets a golf game, we should have like a little, like, I don't know, maybe just a friendly foursome at TPC at Sawgrass.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, in passing.